I respectfully disagree because I think about balance. Now, honestly speaking, LSU, Ohio State, whoever's number one, so be it, okay? This kid, Justin Fields, do y'all know he's got 33 touchdowns? 33 touchdowns. 33 touchdowns, just one interception. Oh, by the way, an additional 10 touchdowns running the football.
Are we having a Heisman conversation?
No. I'm just saying, the brother can ball.
At flat-out play.
Not only that, I think about balance. I think about that Alabama game. Tua fumbling the ball untouched in their first drive. Jerry Jeudy, arguably the best wide receiver in college.
We're still making excuses?
Stay with me.
Obviously.
Stay with me. I'm gonna give you the floor. I promise. Because I know who I'm sitting in front of. Here's the deal.
I'm so confused.
I got an elite receiver that dropped two. I got an elite receiver that dropped 2 touchdown passes. I got an elite quarterback that fumbled the football untouched while they were driving open and drive. And him playing on one leg, they still dropped 41 on your defense. The next week, you come out against Ole Miss, you give up 38 points. Did you know that the Ohio State Buckeyes, have not given up more than 21 points in a game this entire season? Okay, and believe it or not, that was against Rutgers and somebody else.
They have a better defense than LSU.
They have a much better defense than LSU. Okay, they destroyed Wisconsin out to 38-7. Okay, they beat Penn State and they didn't fumble the damn ball twice. That'd have been a blowout as well this past weekend. I watched that game from start to finish. I don't watch too much college football from start to finish. I multitask with the college football thing. But I'm telling you right now, I watched that game start to finish. All I'm saying to you is this: when I look at LSU, I see an elite team that deserves props. I wouldn't have had a problem with them staying number one. But it's not like I'm going to lose it because they dropped to number 2. Maybe if you play some damn defense, you wouldn't fall at number 2.
I wish Big Spears was here to be looking down his glasses at you like Medea. Because you got that foolishness again. This is the same thing you tried to come with. For a man who is so intelligent, so accomplished at his job. But you don't do this, Matt.
Okay.
There's a lot of ifs in your explanation. If so-and-so doesn't fumble.
That was only the Alabama. That was only the Alabama game.
But then you got to you went to Ohio State and they blow them out if they don't fumble. But they did fumble. And then after fumbling, there was a backup quarterback that played for Penn State that runs off 17 straight because they can't stop him. I'm not saying that Ohio State isn't in the conversation. I'm not saying that when you look at these two teams, it's going to be splitting hairs as to who do you think has the better roster? Who do you think has the better players? But one team has gone out 4 different times in adverse situations and won. One team has been to Alabama when the other one hasn't, and given Alabama its only loss. One team doesn't find themselves in adverse situations because they're that dominant. But the fact is they are balanced and have a defense that your school does not. And you play defense and they don't have defense. When you play Wisconsin and Max Kellerman's playing quarterback for them, it's easy to say, okay, we're going to go out, stop Jonathan Taylor because they're one-dimensional. And then you play a Penn State team that already lost to Minnesota. It's not like Penn State came in as gangbusters against, and it was this undefeated team that couldn't lose. We expected Ohio State to win that game.
And then look at the LSU win at Alabama. It's Nick Saban coaching. There was so much on the line there, not just for a playoff berth, because you could easily be eliminated if you lose that game, and he's aware of it, at home. But I'm telling you, the entire era is shifted. This era, after Clemson wins the national title, I hate to break it to everyone, is the Dabo Sweeney era. Like, there's so much on the line, and so Alabama starts coming back on them. And you just have the feeling like this is it. This is destiny. This is Nick Saban. And LSU holds them off and wins the game.
Can I retort? You know, I'm looking at the schedule for LSU right here. Okay. Gave up 38 to Texas. Gave up 38 to Vanderbilt. Gave up 28 to Florida, which is not bad. Gave up 41 to Alabama. Gave up 37 to Ole Miss.
They won that
All I'm trying to say, they won every game. I'm sorry, Ohio State's undefeated too. Let's keep that in mind. All I'm trying to say to you is this. I think they got a suspect defense, and I don't think that Marcus Spears, swagoo, all right, or Ryan Clark, teaching Greeny bonnets or whatever the hell you doing, don't get up in the morning. I don't think 2 star defensive players formerly out of LSU should be making an argument on behalf of LSU when your defense is strong.
I want to respond real quick.
Don't have a problem with that.
Stephen A. is reflecting the fact that the committee is illogical. Let me tell you how they're illogical, okay? Once upon a time, it was important
Are we listening to Spot? Are we listening to Spot Kellerman right now?
Yes,
go
Captain.
ahead.
You
Spot
are
Kellerman,
being quite illogical.
Go ahead.
Once upon a time, it was important to determine it subjectively, like, who do you really think would win if they played? Who do you really believe is the best? Because that was the national title.
Yep.
Now there is a playoff. That's how we determine who's best. So for the committee to insist that it's really who they believe would win the game in terms of ranking is ridiculous. The ranking needs to be based on what you've done to earn the ranking. Then we'll see who wins the game.
No disagreement there, but I will tell you this, where the ranking also becomes important. Everybody's acting like there's no difference between that 1 or 2 seed. The 1 seed plays the 4. The 2 seed plays the 3. So it doesn't matter. I'm saying it doesn't.
No, here's why it matters.
Spot.
Hey, and here's the setup, Mr. Alabama, man. I'm gonna show you the setup, right? Now, when we beat Georgia in the SEC championship, and it's about Alabama and Utah moving into the 4th spot. You move Alabama into the 4th spot, and they don't have to play LSU because LSU isn't number 1. And
That's probably what y'all want.
And so they
That's probably what y'all want.
First off, it's absolutely what I want. So listen,
I resemble that remark.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come over here and lie and be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to play Nick Saban again. Nobody wants that. But this way, you slide them in, and you guarantee a spot in SEC champion. I mean, in the championship to SEC team, but you don't have to say that these 2 teams have to play week 1. This is the setup. This is the setup to show you we're going to give you Ohio State and Alabama. We're going to give you LSU and Clemson because we've never seen it before, and everybody's going to be happy. They're just setting it up to move this team in, Stephen A., because you've been on the phone with them and other people been on the phone with them to try to make sure this is what we get.
I was on the air yesterday saying Alabama didn't deserve to be in the top 4. You didn't listen.
All right, guys.
What you going to say after they beat Auburn?
Talk to me Monday.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.